What are you doing?
Now it's off. All right, guys, how are you guys doing? We're back in Hendon for another mock test, and today we have Meron with us. How are you, Meron?
I'm fine.
So the test is going to last approximately 38 to 40 minutes. We're going to be driving on different roads. At all times, I'd like you to follow the road ahead unless signs tell you otherwise. We're going to be driving. We're doing about 20 minutes worth of independent driving. We'll also do one reverse maneuver. If at any point during the test you're not sure what you're doing, just ask, and if I can help you, I will. Okay? Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, we're going to drive towards the right here, please. All right, guys, so as per usual, I'm going to guide you through the drive so you guys can see what's happening properly, and I can also explain some of the faults that are occurring as well. Meron's doing some nice check around there, well done. Even though there's a fence behind us, still want to give that place a good look. Never know what could be coming from behind there. End of the road, turn right, please. So we're turning right. So this video I've done it a bit differently. I've chopped up some of the boring parts and just left, you know, the turns and the faults and things like that, and see how you guys like it. Nice observations there from Meron, both sides. See, after the bus is looking like it's clear on the left and it's looking like it's clear on the right, so it's going well done. So you notice it's spun the steering wheel. Roundabout, turn right, third exit, please. I'll explain about the steering wheel bit in a second. So turning right, third exit here. Good gear change in the middle of the roundabout. Mirror check, signal left. Checking the zebra crossing, excellent work. And take the next left, please. Very good. Pull over on the left, please. Just there. Anywhere here, yeah? Yep. Pull over here, please. Pulling over on the left. So I was saying, yeah, the way you were spinning the wheel earlier, it's not really a problem. I know some people are taught to do the whole push technique, but you don't need to do that. If you have the car under control, you can stay how you like. Thank you. And drive on, please, when you're ready. Doing a lot of checks there, so that was good. Pull over on the left, please, in a safe place. Thank you. We're going to start the independent driving now, okay? When you get to a roundabout, turn left. Yeah. End of that road. End of the road, turn left. Traffic lights, turn right. So what we're doing, please?
Roundabout, turn left.
Mm-hmm.
Then end of the road, turn left.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic light, turn right.
Correct. If you're not sure, remember you can't ask on this one, okay?
Okay.
But ask in plenty of time. When you're ready, please. Remember, we're turning left here for this roundabout. We signalled pretty much as we got to the roundabout, which is a bit too late there. So we got a fault for timing of the signal. Here we're at the end of the road, which is quite a long road. Position himself really nicely to the left, because we're turning left here. So he does look like he's looking a lot to the left, but it's just the way the camera is. He actually is looking forward at this point. You know, sometimes he'll look a bit to the left, but most of the time he's looking actually forward right now. And then turning right at these lights. So for some reason a lot of people fail here. So if you're going to do your test down here, make sure you practice this junction. It's not anything specific that's tricky about this place, but for some reason the learners either miss the green arrow light, the filter light, or they just miss the fact that they have to give way to people that are coming down the road and fail because of that. So for that reason it's best just to come down here and practice it. Let's see how Meron does. After that white car is nice and clear, so maybe move. Very good. Okay, that's the first part of independent driving done.
Yeah.
I'll give you the rest in a bit, okay? At the end of the road, turn left, please. Yes, please. Nice and clear, and then straight into width restriction. So you see there's got its clutch down to control the speed. Because if you don't, you're going to go too fast for you there. Roundabout, turn left please. Pull over on the left just by the railings there, please. Somewhere here, please. Signal. Pull over on the left here. Thank you. We're going to continue the independent driving, okay? The second part. So this roundabout, you're going to go straight. Traffic lights, turn left. Traffic lights, turn right. Roundabout, turn left.
Roundabout, turn left.
No. So let's say ignore this, but we're going straight, okay? We're going to turn left at the lights, right at the lights, and then left at a roundabout. So left,
Straight, left,
right, and then left at the roundabout. Remember, you can ask if you're not sure, okay? But ask in plenty of time. When you're ready, please. So straight into the first roundabout, which is going straight across. no drama there, nice and easy. And then left at these lights. So if you do your test in Hendon, sometimes they do this route the other way, so you can either go straight at the lights, which they do a lot, or you could actually be coming from where we're turning now. Sometimes they come the opposite direction, so get used to doing all the ways. So you see Meron's doing really well to wait behind the line there. There wasn't enough space for him to go forward. That was really good. And then once the other car moved, checked the light still green, and then he moved on again. That was excellent work there. Nice easy left turn on the roundabout there into a 20.
Thank you, Meron. That's the end of the independent driving. Okay, I'll give you directions from now on.
So you see the road's getting narrow there, but Meron's doing very well to handle these meeting situations. Slowing down, checking mirrors, going to the correct space. Very nice work. You can see so far he's doing a really good job. He's only got one minor earlier for signalling late at that roundabout. So he's been doing a really good drive, but keep watching because it doesn't really end well. So let's see what happens further down.
This road bends towards the right. Follow it that way, please.
And here, this road is super narrow, guys, so be very careful. So remember, it's still 20 miles an hour. There's a sign on the left there saying 30, but that's for the other road. This here is still 20 miles an hour. Meron's done very well to slow down. They're even going down to gear 1 because on that bend there it's still very narrow and there's barely enough space for 2 cars, so most of the time you have to kind of slow down loads and maybe come to a stop there. Then as the road gets wider, it's back to 30 miles an hour now. remember, you don't want to go straight 30 miles an hour just because you've seen a sign saying 30 miles an hour. Still use your eyes, judge how fast you should go, judge the conditions, and then build up speed gradually. Not straight away. So especially after this bend, the road gets a bit wider. I don't think Meron has seen the speed limit change, but it's not going like crazy slow. It could be going a bit quicker now. Then I think another car overtakes me at this point, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but that car's going much faster. So remember, if the car's overtaking, it doesn't always mean that you're doing something wrong. You just need to check your speed limit. How fast are you going? Now check your speedometer, check the speed limit. Are you going the right speed? So sometimes that can be off-putting. Going through this bridge, I would have gone a lot slower through here, because you see here it's getting very narrow, but so narrow that it's gone really left and boom, hit the curb quite fast actually there. Don't know if you saw the camera and the car shaking, so you got a serious for steering there. Should have gone a lot slower through there.
Traffic lights, turn left please.
So that was his first serious fault for steering. This lorry is a bit confusing because it's like he's parked, but then he's not parked because he starts moving forward slowly. Then another lorry is going past us now. Right now the car's actually on, but he kept turning it off quickly and then back on again when he was actually still on. And yeah, it wasn't giving it time to actually see that it's actually on.
It's already on, my friend, yeah?
What is on?
Now it's off.
So I had to tell him that the car was already on, and then, you know, because that was a bit going around in circles there. I got a serious fault for that. So I explained to him later on in the video, near the end, that if you look at the rev counter on your car, if it's above 0, the car is on. Sometimes the car is quite quiet, so people don't realize it's already on. So if the rev counter is on 0, then it's off. If it's on, like, you know, above 0, then it should be on. If you're not sure, just press the gas a little bit, and then you can hear the engine revving. Because if it's not on, if you press the gas, you're not going to get anything from the car. Like, if you press the gas a little bit, if you're not sure if it's on or not, you hear the engine rev, and then you know that it's on. Then you stop playing with the key. So at this time the bus lane is actually
take the next road on the right,
No,
please.
it's not in operation. You could have used the bus lane.
It's coming on just there, yeah.
Cut to the next bit now.
Road bends towards the right, please. Follow it that way.
So his road just bends towards the right. Just following it around that way. It looks like a one-way road here, but it's actually not. It's really narrow, and you can see most of the cars are facing the other way, because I don't think many cars drive down here. But remember, it is a two-way road, so cars could potentially drive down there, or motorbikes or any other vehicles. Just be wary of that. Coming up to a giveaway junction here, but Meron is responding very late to this. He's not slowing down, see his foot is still on the gas. And then only now he starts to like slow down a bit, and then has a quick glance.
Follow the road towards the left.
Should have done that a lot slower. So he got a bit of a fault for approach speed.
Pull over on the left just behind that car, please. Leave yourself about 1 car length, okay? That's fine, around there. Thank you. And then drive on, please, when you're ready. Traffic lights, turn left, please.
Okay, onto the dual carriageway now at 40 miles an hour, which then later turns into a 50 mile an hour road. And left here. So here the sign for the speed is very hidden. As this turn here is on a corner there, you see. But a lot of people miss that. And they get a bit confused. But it is a 30 road here. So take your time.
Can you take the second right, please? So this is the first one here. Take the second one, please.
So that's the first
here,
right.
Yeah.
Second right is there, but you see he's missed it.
This one you take that.
That was the one, don't worry, we'll go around.
He's done the right thing to keep driving. You don't want to suddenly stop or try to make that turn.
And the next
Too late
roundabout,
then.
turn right, third exit, please.
The examiner will redirect you, so don't make any dangerous or crazy moves to try to go where you're supposed to have gone. Good job on the roundabout there. But in the distance, you just keep an eye on the zebra crossing coming up. You see people walking towards the right side, but then now they're walking towards the middle, and he's carried on going. So really, you should have been prepared for that. And start slowing down and then letting those pedestrians cross, because by the time he got to the crossing, they were already on the island there. Later on in the debrief, he explained that he didn't think he had to wait for them because, you know, it's 2 separate crossings, but it's just something that he misunderstood, which is why it's good to do mock tests like this, so you can actually have a better idea what you have to do. Because some of those mistakes, you're better off making them on the mock test rather than on the real test.
Turn left, please.
Now this is the end of the, basically pretty much the end of the test, but we still have to do our maneuver. So if you already failed on your road test, you're not going to do a maneuver.
Forward bay parking.
But I wanted to do a maneuver anyway for us, because obviously it's good for you guys to watch, and it's also good for Meron as well to practice.
Any side you like.
Doing a forward bay park, he's chosen the left side, even though he's already on the left side. It's too close. I would have chosen the right side. Look how many bays are free over there, and there's also further from there too. But he's chosen to go to the left. I'm just going to make it a lot harder. He's done well to wait for that truck. Let him go past first. Let them squeeze past. You don't want to be doing this when there's, you know, people trying to squeeze past you. But you see how close he is to the base already. This is not going to give the car enough room to swing in, and you can see what I mean in a sec. Turned in, but see the car can't go any further because it will hit that bollard otherwise. It's gonna have to reverse back. Which will count as a correction. So this would be a fault. A minor fault, but if you do it too many times, then it will turn into a serious fault. So the good thing about what he's doing now is that he's looking around loads as he's doing this. So he's already got that fault for controls. You know, there's only one box for that, so he's only going to get one, even though he's collecting it twice now. But at least he's looking around loads, which is what a lot of learners will forget to do.
Thank you very much. When you're ready, you can reverse back so we're facing that way, please.
Facing this way.
Okay, so I'm just checking to see if he's in the line, and he was in the line. For some reason, this makes a lot of learners get nervous. I think on our last mock test that we did with another guy, which I'll put in the link there, he got really kind of thrown off when I checked the door. But remember, the examiner will do that sometimes just to make sure that you're in the bay. So don't take that as a sign that you've messed it up. Just, you know, check for yourself as well.
And then drive on that way, please, when you're ready.
Then here you see he's looked around to reverse, but he hasn't looked around again to move off. Here there could have been someone coming from his blind spot on the right there. So he's got a fault for observation there.
See those two cars at the end there?
Yeah.
Just going to drive forward into one of the bays. Doesn't have to be perfect, we're just driving to get out of the way, okay?
Yeah.
When you're ready, please.
So now we're coming to the end, and now let the other me take over so you guys can listen to the debrief.
Thank you very much. Okay, switch the engine off, please. Just give me a few seconds while I add these up, okay?
Alright.
Okay, Meron, how do you feel that went? You can relax now.
Yeah.
How did that go, do you think?
I start and I think I hit curb on that.
At one point, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, I think I crossed stop line. No?
Where? No, there was no stop
When you follow the right, when I passed it, it was one way. I think it was.
Following towards the right.
Yeah. On the,
Oh, then you went to the end of the road and there was a giveaway line.
Yeah, give way.
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
right, but in this side, I think it's one line. I don't know. I don't see stop line, but
It wasn't a stop sign, it was a give
Okay.
way sign, but you went through it quite fast.
yeah, but I saw.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you still got, it was a bit fast. I actually gave you a
Yeah,
minor
yeah.
for that.
Okay.
Any faster, it would have been a serious.
But when I start, I don't know. This started automatically.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any, so
It was on. Every time you turned the key, it was already on the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the sound, no sound.
Remember,
But I
if
think
you turn the
that way-
engine on, yeah, this will be right now it's on 0, yeah. Turn the
It is
engine on.
off.
Yeah, turn the engine on, like with the clutch, yeah. Turn it on all the way, yeah. You see the difference? It's on like 1 now. That's what it was. If it's on 0, then you know it's off. But it was on 1, yeah.
Okay.
But because you kept doing that, because I had to tell you,
Yeah,
That was a-
I know that, but I didn't focus on that. I did mistake, but after that, I think
if phone's ringing, you can answer if you need to. Yeah? Okay, let's switch the engine off, please. Yeah, so that was one of the serious faults when you kept turning the engine on, back on.
only that one.
No, that's one of them. You got 3.
Okay, yeah.
Got 3.
Mhm.
You already mentioned hit the pavement.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah, it was.
I take the service.
I didn't put it as serious straight away. I left it for a long time. I wasn't gonna put it as a serious, but
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you done the other serious mistakes, then it was easier for me to
like
put it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's good. I should stop, but I think it will come past.
So in total, you got 3 serious faults, yeah. So
Okay.
the engine one, the steering one when you hit the pavement, and then this one. I don't know if you probably know, but you know near the end there was some pedestrian, 2 ladies walking towards the middle,
Yeah,
and you carried on going through.
but it is island in middle.
It is, but
What do you think?
where were they though?
To us, yeah. To me.
So if they're on that side,
Yeah.
you can go past.
When if they pass my side, then.
But by the time you went there, they were on the island, they were in the middle,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
means you need to stop for them. Yeah. So that was another
that one is third.
3, yeah.
How it goes?
But before that steering one, yeah,
Which one is the steering?
when you hit the curb,
Yeah.
like the driving was really, really good.
I feel in clutch sometimes,
Your friend is
not
attempting to reach.
getting the biting point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a few minors here and there.
How many minors?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them you already talked about, that junction where you went through too quickly. The other one was when we first started independent driving. We were turning left at our first roundabout.
Signal.
Yeah, you're a bit late, right? Yeah, you remember that one, yeah. Just now, you had to make a correction for the bay parking.
Did I?
It was in the bay,
Okay.
otherwise it'd be a serious, yeah.
But it was too
Very
wide
close.
here.
That's why I checked there because it was so close.
Then I wait for you. Are you happy or something? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it was in.
Oh,
But
good.
it could have been in the first time if you started wider. You started very close. You know, it's easier if you
yeah.
start wide. If you
I
start,
use this your mirror
Mm.
because of that lorry.
So once the lorry,
I use
remember those
little
other
bit
ones as
to
well.
the
There's some
right.
on that side as well. You use those side. Yeah, it would have been easier. Or if
But
you,
I already make intention
Decision.
to that side.
if that's the case, yeah, wait for that lorry to go past and then check a mirror and go out a bit more
Yeah.
and then come
That
back in.
I know I will not do directly, but
Because it was too
some
close, right?
yeah, too close.
That's why it was hard. And then once you finished it, you didn't really look around properly when you moved off again to come to come here. So that was the other one.
Yeah, that one.
Remember that, yeah? So not a bad mock test actually, especially before you hit the curb. It was really good. There was no mistakes
yeah.
apart from that one when you signaled a bit
Even
late.
when I hit that curb,
Hmm.
I feel that.
It was a bit too fast. Go slower there.
Yeah.
If you hit it, let's say you do touch the curb, yeah, but if you're going slowly and doesn't really affect anything,
Yeah.
you're not gonna fail the test. But if you go through a small gap really fast and then you hit the curb or you mount the curb,
That is my problem.
it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, if you had gone slower through there, it would have been
It was
okay.
20, no? I'm not sure.
No, it was 30 there.
But 30 when we told me it goes
Bend, it was 20 there,
right.
but then
30 it was in that side only.
yeah, no. So you know when I said to you that that's finished independent driving now, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we went up the hill, and then went round the bend. I said to you, goes towards the bend, yeah. And then it was getting narrow there, and then it was
narrow,
like
yeah, it's narrow.
just after it gets wide again, just before then is a 30. I think he missed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the cert when we will not go that way.
Yeah, there's another saying, but that meant that our one was
Only
still
for that
20.
one,
Yeah,
Our
good,
is
good.
still 20. Yeah.
That was good, yeah,
No,
because
yeah.
the one 30 was for that road,
Yeah.
not for our road.
For our road,
Yeah, I was glad that you saw that, because some people will think, oh, it's 30 now,
30
because they
now,
see
yeah,
30,
I saw
but
that, so,
yeah.
but still we got that traffic light, didn't any sign.
And then that van was making things confusing. You know where you were restarting the car a lot?
That's why I start the car, because I don't know
What
if
he's
he's
doing.
going,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he turned on his hazard, so
Yeah.
I need to turn to
Go around
shift
him.
to the right, around them, but
There's a big lorry behind.
Big lorry.
Nah, yeah. You done okay in that situation, because it was confusing, because I thought he was stopping there.
I can restart, but it's already started.
Yeah. Remember, next time just look at
now
this.
you give me this.
Yeah. Because when car's on, it's
Big
gonna
hint,
be
yeah,
on
the rev is
on
always-
1, yeah, not on 0, yeah.
Good. No, I learned.
Yeah, I think.
I came to pass, but
Yeah, I think.
I feel just I passed, but
Yeah.
you know, this pedestrian,
Mm.
I know, but it's island.
Yeah, if the island, so you got the island, you got
I
the
know
crossing, you got the
the
crossing, yeah.
difference, yeah.
If they're on this side,
Yeah.
you don't wait for them. You can just carry on, yeah. But they were here, so they were basically it's our side now. Do you understand? If they're on your
To
side,
us, yeah.
then just wait for them. If you see them, just start slowing down anyways. You get closer. Depending, sometimes they walk really slow. If they're walking super slow and they're like over here still, then carry on. But if they were like actually on the island in the middle.
Yeah, only that the island is. I think it's island. They can stop.
No. Don't treat it like that. The
Now
island, basically, the island there means it's 2 crossings.
yeah.
So that if they're there, you don't have to wait. But if they're here, it's not because it's an island that can keep moving.
Yeah, I know that difference now. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to stop if
If they
they're there.
were start from here, stop there to go the other side, I can go, no?
If they were
If they were in the in
here
our left,
and then they went here, of
Yeah,
course, yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
now they're dealing with this
that
crossing,
is misleading,
but they're coming
yeah.
to this crossing
I
now.
think like that
Oh,
one.
is that why you went?
No, now it's clear. Yeah.
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 So if they're on this side waiting to cross this way, you have to stop for them.
Yeah.
But if they're already here and they're going that way, there's no need for you to wait for them. Yeah.
When I hit that curb, how it goes, I think.
Just go slower there.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, it wasn't a bad mock test, you know, because I think you know what you're doing out there.
Yeah.
Just some of the mistakes you made, obviously, like the starting the car one, just as like.
That is not, like not as,
Yeah.
for me not serious, because I can't do it again.
This-
Even with that my car is now.
Yeah.
That I am using with
The pedestrian
Yeah,
one, I think, is just misunderstanding of the island.
the pedestrian. I misunderstand, but the hitting the curb is my serious.
Yeah, go slower there.
For me.
But remember, I
that one
didn't write it as a serious straight away. I left it for a bit. Sometimes, no, on the
is-
test,
So why you
sometimes
write again?
because you've done these ones now, so it's easier for me to
Ah!
write. You know that's how they do it on the test
No,
as
I
well.
was thinking that if you did a serious for that was if I was close to the curb after
Mm.
that. How was my drive?
It was good after that, yeah. But you know on the test,
Because
sometimes
my instructor told me you always kept
too close.
too
No,
close
most
to
of the times
curb
you're
or
okay. It's just
this
that
parking
time.
cars.
It's just that time you got close to the
Yeah.
pavement, yeah.
I
A lot
should
of
wait
times.
them. I go selfish there. I should wait for them to pass that.
No,
now.
there was space, but just go slower. You went through too quick. That's why you misjudged it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to wait there. There's enough space for you to go past, but you went too far left.
Yeah. Too
That's
far,
fine.
yeah.
But sometimes on tests, the examiner will, let's say you make a mistake here, they will leave it and see how you do the rest of the drive. If you, let's say you didn't do any of these mistakes,
These two.
yeah, they'll probably be like, "Oh, you know what, let me leave that as a minor,
That one is already I hit. I think I hit that one.
maybe. But don't give up until the examiner has told you that's the end, okay?
Yeah, no.
Because sometimes you feel like, oh, that's it, I failed,
Even
but
after I stall, I know, but
just carry on.
I carry on. I think. Yeah.
So thanks, Meron, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank
I really appreciate that.
Thank
Good luck on your test
Thank you.
on Wednesday, okay?
Hopefully I pass.
So thanks for joining us, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.